April here. Welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a writing video, a writing how-to video, something like that. This video is going to be a part of my ongoing time management for writers series. With the spin, with the part of my Write Smarter, Not Harder series as well. So the two kind of go hand in hand. We're going to be talking about accountability today. That's right. I said the A word, accountability. We're going to talk about accountability and how it can help you achieve your writing goals. First, before we get into that, I do have a question for you. I want to know in the comments below, do you have or have you had in the past an accountability partner or group? So leave that in the comments below, yes or no. Feel free to expand and tell me about it if you would like, what your experience is. You know, those comments below, they're valuable to me. I will definitely respond back to you. And they're also really valuable for other writers and people who are watching my video and maybe they're not going to comment on it, but they can read your comments, and it's a way that you can share your experience and your bit and help other writers, which is really what this channel and my focus is about on my writing journey, to take you along on my writing journey, but also really to help you with your writing journey and to allow you to help others. Let's get into this accountability business. But first, if you enjoy my videos, please take time to subscribe. It means a lot to me. I am getting close to 100 subscribers now, which means I can do my little customized short link, which I'm super excited about. First thing is another question. Oh, I'm just full of questions today. What is accountability? What does accountability mean to you? What does it mean to you? Does it conjure up a positive image? Does it conjure up a negative image? Do you hear the word accountability and you go, ah? Or does it excite you? Does it make you happy? Just a little background. I can be a bit of I like to march to the beat of my own drum. I am definitely an entrepreneur type because I really don't love having like boss. In that aspect, accountability conjure up some negative things for me. So this might require a mind shift change for you to look at accountability in a different way, because that is what I had to do. I had to start looking at accountability in a different way. So Webster's dictionary defines it describes it as a state of being accountable, obligation, or a willingness to be accountable, to accept responsibility. Again, this may require a mind shift for you because your personality, if it's like mine, your past experiences, personal preferences, all of those things may impact how you see accountability, and you may see it in a negative light. And I'd like for you to look at it, at least in the terms of writing, as a positive thing, because it can be a very positive thing. It has made a world of difference for me since I shifted my idea from the fact that I don't want to be accountable to anybody, I'm going to do my own thing, to the mindset of accountability can help me and has helped me be a better writer, more on track, so many things. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to walk you through 5 different ways that accountability is going to be a blessing and not a burden to your writing career. And number 1, having an accountability partner or a group is going to help you make progress. You have to embrace it. You have to stick with it when you have someone else holding you accountable. Now, remember, mind shift. You are still setting your goals. Nobody else is telling you what to write, when to write. That's not what an accountability group is. You are still in charge of yourself. You are still in charge of your writing. But you're setting goals, you're setting deadlines, and you're telling someone else about it. Someone who is going to keep you accountable. Someone who is going to care about you. They're going to be a nice kick in the pants when you need it. They're going to be an inspiration. But the fact is, it helps you make progress, because once you tell somebody else about that, and it's not just a deal that you've made with yourself, you are more motivated to make progress because you don't want to look like a failure, right? You don't want to have to say, oops, I didn't do that. Now, does that mean you're always going to make progress? No, there are still going to be weeks that even with accountability, stuff is not going to get done. But that's when you have to be a big girl or a big boy and say, I didn't do what I was supposed to do. Ability partner might have a way to encourage you, or you beat yourself up already when you don't finish your goals. Then, they can be a source of inspiration. They can give you a look, well, hey, you had a lot going on in your life, but they can hold you accountable because sometimes we need that kick in the pants. So that's number one, is it will help you make progress. Number two, having a like-minded community or partner is going to foster in you a sense of community. This is important because it's going to make you not feel as alone. Writing is a solitary world. You're doing a lot of stuff by yourself. Even if you have a very supportive family, it can still be difficult because another writer will understand what you're going through. They will have challenges and they will have experiences, and they're going to be able to connect with you in a different way than a family member can. I do want to key you in to a word that I use that's very important, and that is like-minded. I think it's really important to have the right accountability partner or group. And this is going to vary. It's going to depend on you, what your personality is. If you are a super sensitive personality, like I am, you probably aren't going to want a boot camp style accountability partner or group. That just might not be the kind of kick in the pants. You may need somebody that's a little more gentle and a little more understanding, but can still hold you accountable. So if you're searching for a group, or if you're searching for an accountability partner, you might want to just say, hey, let's do this on a trial basis just to see if our styles fit, if we click. And that may be really something that's valuable, because you really do need to find the right type of accountability partner for you, for your personality, for what you're working on. So that is number two. And you're really going to find that having that sense of community is going to make you feel less isolated, and that is something that is definitely going to help you not to become as discouraged during your writing career, because even though we're writers, and a lot of us might be introverts and we enjoy that solitary aspect of writing, we still need community. As human beings, we are created to want community and connection, and that is definitely going to help you out in your writing career. Number three, having an accountability partner or group is going to help you finish your book. It's going to help you finish what you start. Now, you may not finish every book, you may not finish every project, and that's okay. But having an accountability partner, someone that's going to be with you from start to finish, through the bad times, through the good times, that is going to keep you focused. It's going to, when you have someone who wants to read your work, that's going to be a motivation for you to finish that book, because you have people, you have a group, you have a person who's invested in what you are doing. And that investment in you, in your book, that is going to be something that's going to help you keep motivated to finish when things get hard, because we know that writing gets hard. Number five, having accountability makes it real. Just in the same way that it will help you to be, want to finish because you have someone that is counting on you, or someone that's expecting you to finish, it makes it real. It's not just your project. It's not just your writing. It's not just your story anymore. You have invited someone else into your life to share this journey with you, to cheer you on, and to give you, accountability and advice and connection and community and all of those things that we talked about. It makes it real. This is not just your project anymore. This is not just something that you're working on that no one knows about. You've shared it. You've begun sharing it. And that's important because as a writer, it's really, really hard to share your writing with somebody. And you don't have to do that with an accountability partner. They may just be strictly there for accountability. You may not trade out chapters. Now, my accountability partner, Ashley, who's awesome, and you can't have her, she's mine. You have to go find your own, actually are also critique partners. So we trade manuscripts. So I know that when I have something for her to read, that she's excited to read it. And I am always so excited when she has something new for me to read and to give her that feedback. But at the same time, because we're accountability partners, we know what goes into that. I know from her goals that she shares with me each week, I know how she's able to get the incredible amount of writing done that she does, because she sets some very big goals and she follows through on them very well. And that makes it real. It makes it real to me. It's real to her. We're both involved. We're both invested. If she were to just stop writing one of her stories that I was reading and counting on, then, that would be difficult for me and for her. So those are just some of the reasons, guys, that I do recommend if you haven't sought out an accountability partner. So I have Ashley, who's my accountability partner and critique partner, like I talked about. And guys, I'm going to be doing an author interviewing her. So you're going to get to find out some more about her books. And I'm going to do that Facebook Live. So that's my first Facebook Live interview that I'll be doing. And I do have some other great author interviews coming up after that. But the first one will be Ashley. And I'm so excited to be interviewing her and sharing with you more of her journey and her books. Because like I said, I'm invested in her. I'm invested in her books, and in the same way that she's invested in me. That will be coming up soon. Just a little sneak peek there. So I have, Ashley. I also am a member of a private Facebook group through my writing coach, which is Shelly Hits. Find her on trainingauthors.com. And she does podcasts. She's written over 40 books. She does YouTube videos. She does webinars, all sorts of stuff. And she has a group called Author Audience Academy. And they do have some very good accountability aspects. I love that every Monday group we go in and we post our goals. And then on Friday, everybody goes in and updates if they finish their goals. So that is great accountability there. I get a lot of inspiration from seeing other people's goals. So that's another bonus, seeing how other people make things happen, how their goals play out and how they are consistent. But then there's also the other side of it, that sometimes you see them not finish their goals and you realize that sometimes that's okay, that there are setbacks, or you see situations where people have to rework their goals because they're not working. And I think that is another really important part of accountability, is that you can see the way that other people schedule and achieve and set and make progress. You can see where they slip up, and you're not seeing where they slip up like, oh my gosh, you didn't do it. It's more like, yes, we are all human. And sometimes we set bad goals. Sometimes we set unrealistic goals. Sometimes we set goals and we are like, why was that doesn't even make any sense. Why was I trying to do that? Or you can be like me and think you're a Wonder Woman and try to schedule yourself 80,000 things to do on a week when you're going to be out of town and your kids are home from school. And when you see other writers and the way that they handle their difficulties and they don't let it stop them if they have a bad week, it can be encouraging to you. If you're in a place where you're writing goals and your accountability and your writing where it's just not going the way that you want, to see that there are seasons where it's that great myth where you have to write every day. It's important to write often, but you don't have to write every day. So I love that, because in this group that I'm in, I kind of see how some people are in the writing season and other people are, maybe still writing and working on some stuff, but they're primarily marketing and their goals are around that. So you kind of get this shift in your mindset. Yes, because you're a writer, you need to be writing, you need to be creating, but at the same time, you're not going to have to do that every day. That you using your time wisely is more important than just pouring out lots of writing when you don't have a plan and a purpose. Yes, so these are all reasons that I really encourage you to find accountability. You know, one thing, if you're familiar with Kim Chance, she will do a Chance to Connect, and you can check, I'll link her below, and you can find that information on her website. And basically she just gives authors and writers a chance to connect with each other, to find writing buddies. You know, you can put out there that you're looking for an accountability partner and find other people, so that is a great way. You can also look at people if you already have critique partners. That's kind of what I did with Ashley. Is we were critique partners, and I was like, hey, do you want to be accountability partners as well? So it may be somebody that's already in your life, and you just increase that and you take it to the next level. So quickly, how this looks and how the accountability, Ashley and I will basically just send each other our goals each week. I do that. She tends to do it on Sunday. I'm sometimes do it on Sunday. Sometimes I send them on Monday. We kind of talk about what we have going on. We sometimes check in with each other midweek or on Friday to see how it's going. Sometimes our weeks are busy and we're not strict and hard. We're a little flexible. As a matter of fact, as I'm filming this video, it's very ironic because I realized that although I typed out my goals for her on Sunday and it's Tuesday, that I actually haven't sent the email. So yes, here I am making an accountability video for you while failing at accountability. But you know what? That's okay, because these things happen. The point is to be accountable more, to make more progress, to embrace that, to see what accountability has to offer for you. All that I have for you today. Thank you for joining me. Your comments, subscription to my channel, likes, all of that means so much to me. It's very encouraging. Haven't checked out or grabbed your copy of my book, Writing Prompts Decoded, I will leave the link for that down below. If you are interested in being a reviewer, I am still offering a free copy of my ebook in return for your honest review, and I will leave the sign up link for that below. So that's all I have for you today, guys. I hope that you have an awesome week. Go write, go read, go do awesome things, and I will see you next time.